Right guys, we're going to start this video here, and this is another news update video which seem to be very popular at the moment with bigger views on them. Everybody likes the sort of short burst of what's going on around the town. Now look, we're in Bubba Bar. We've had quite a few changes. Don't mean Bubba Bar. I'll tell you the new name of it in a bit. It was Bubba Bar. Obviously we've got Club 7 in the background, but what is the new name of this? We'll come back to it in a short while. Let's start with the first news update. First up, we have some news about daytime opening Go-Go's. This sector was mainly dominated by the famous TQ on Beach Road. A few other places eyed up the market space and decided to give it a go. This week, Top Gunner Go-Go and Alke Metro posted on their Facebook that their new opening time is now 6 PM, which means they have dropped their daytime slot. The reason for this turnaround is unclear, but maybe legal issues, staff issue, or simply a lack of customers during the low season. The other daytime places, Dirty Money and Rum Runner, have updated their times somewhat, with Dirty Money opening every day at 5 PM with 80 bar beers, and Mr. Egg's Rum Runner opening its doors at 3 PM with happy hour until 10 PM. It certainly seems that TQ can't be knocked off its top spot for daytime dancing. Now, whilst we're on the subject of Mr. Egg, we see that his old place, The Pub, has posted a somewhat strange announcement on Facebook stating that the bar will be closed until the end of August for, get this, reimagination. What this means is anyone's guess. The bar has changed its name on Facebook page to Lee Pub A Go-Go, and they say they aim to bring the fire back to Soy Diamond. Read into that what you will. The same owner of the pub has recently acquired the small identity A Go-Go on Walking Street, and they held their opening party recently. For some reason, they have a Super Mario mascot outside and a broken eye in the sign. In other news, we see the brand new T25 Thai nightclub opened again. This place closed around 6 months ago, and it seems they have a major refit, with the club being completely closed in and air conditioned. Expect some big Thai names to kickstart the new club. T25 is located on Pattaya Road, just near the Bali High flyover. Another refit is happening, this time in Soy New Plaza, with Pui Bar getting completely gutted and retiled. This is the first bar at the Split Junction area and is super popular, so the renovations will only take a few weeks. We don't expect much change in the bar style or format. It will be cheap and cheerful as usual. Now let's squeeze in a quick event and let you know about the up and coming 20th anniversary of the famous Cherry Bar in Soy Diana. Yes, we know it's changed location from Soy 8, but it's still a great milestone, and we wish Adam all the best for the future. So that's tomorrow night, that's the 8th of August, Cherry Bar's 20th birthday. Let's do some new bar news now, and we see that there are quite a few new places opening. First up, we have the brand new Tiki Bar located on Soy Honey, almost at the Soy Bacau junction. They seem to have taken the land area from the Sawadi Hotel car park. It seems Soy Honey is getting more and more popular with a great variety of different bar styles. Good luck to Tiki Bar. Around the corner in Alke Metro, we find a second branch of Nasty Babe Station, opening next door to Billabong. If this bar is anything like the Nasty Babe Station on Soy Honey, then expect a selection of beautiful hostesses to serve you cold beers. The bar looks almost ready and should open very soon. One place we don't know anything about is the old Bangkok Bank location in Soy Bacau next to Treetown. When this branch closed down, it became a major inconvenience for many expats as their accounts were moved to Central Festival, including myself. The building has been cleared out, and having a peek inside looks like it may well be some beauty shop or massage. What a great location for a bar. But I guess there is more money in beauty. Right guys, let's just interrupt there and we'll come back to our new project here, which is the old Bubba Bar, and at the back we've got what's called Club 7. Now the other day we did say to you coming up with names, but I kind of already had it in my head what I wanted, and that is I want to keep it simple. keep it simple for the Thais. So it's basically going to be bar 7. Now, I might change that to jet bar, as in 7 in Thai, but we'll see. But look at it now, right? If you point the camera up, Martin, you can see that the roof has actually gone on. That's on now, and it's much more shaded in here. It's still a bit warm, and if you come down here, they are now leveling the floor. This should be tiled by next week. Big tiles sort of coming in, big bright tiles. So we're going to try and make the place as bright and as cool as possible. Now, over here, you can see that the roof is on, but there's like a 2-meter segment that comes down. That'll be part of the roof as well. So it will be sort of closed in, and then what will happen from this point onwards, there'll be shutter doors all the way around. So it'll actually be closed. If it rains, we can then put the shutters down to stop it. I think it generally comes this way, but we can put the shutters down, and that'll stop us from getting wet. Now, look at the size of this place, guys. It's much bigger than I think. Now, I don't know whether it's because the roof has gone on. The roof is around about 5 meters high. On the club segment, the roof will be 6 meters high. So it'll actually be taller than what this is now, a bigger height on it. And now you can see some tension brackets that have gone in here. And Martin did say a couple of weeks ago, you've got to be careful of them trees. And you know what? As we were standing here, I just was standing here with Phil, the pub, and then a branch fell and dented all the thing. Yeah, he fell on some motorbikes. So yeah, them trees are a little bit dodgy. Hopefully, it hasn't damaged the roof. Now, just here, I see they've taken away this front corrugated sheet, and they started digging an hole here because they did ask me about the entrance, and I said I need a ramp for disabled access because, you know, we've got quite a few disabled guys that come here, including Pirate Pete. So they'll be able, normally in the past they've got access around the back, but this time they're going to get access from the front. That's enough of Bar 7 update. Now, back to the news. We do cover many things on the news videos, and sometimes we spot new fast food places popping up. Last week we had the McDonald's in Jomtien. This week we have a brand new Subway open just next door to Tukkom. The signage says 24 hours, so probably a great place to grab a sandwich as you stumble out of Walking Street at 5 AM. It's rather long, large store with a dine-in section. Although we were a bit disappointed, they don't seem to have any toilet facilities. Let's move round to Walking Street and see what's been changing. First up, we see that the Atmos Agogo rebuild seems to be going full steam ahead, and they have just installed some bendy outdoor LED screens, which proclaim a 7th of August opening. The builders must have worked super quick on this. Last week we seen the famous Walking Street sign being erected, and at first we thought the new LED screen was 1 story high, but we can now see that the new sign will be 3 stories high. We can't wait to see the actual screen in operation, and it certainly will put Pattaya on the map. We hope they have a good maintenance budget, as these screens need a lot of tender and loving care. Moving along Walking Street near Tony's Disco, we find a new techno club opened by the name of Off the Record. It looks quite trendy inside, and we are unsure what demographic of tourists they are aiming for. The new signage says the bar is operated by a Melbourne hospitality group, so it may well be mainstream Farang market they want to attempt. With them being so deep in Indian territory, we suspect it might be a tall order. We will keep our eye on this one, as there is definitely a gap in the market for a good techno club. Now, speaking of Indian territory, we spotted the Nasha Group have opened a large Indian restaurant just under their main dance floor. The place is officially called Nasha Di Hati Exclusive Restaurant, whatever that means. This place might be a good place to try out more authentic, traditional Indian food. Just across from the Nasha Club, there is another new Indian dance club opened. Welcome to Badshah Indian Club. This place looks quite small, and we think it is more akin to an Agogo. I don't reckon it's somewhere we should head to, but do note that there is a decent rooftop bar just next door, so it may be somewhere to check out. Some quick notes that we see that the Monroe Russian Club seems to close every Monday for some reason. And also we see that the Peppermint Agogo still has its doors padlocked shut. They really don't seem in a rush to reopen this place, it seems. If you are looking for a Walker Street cocktail, then maybe try out the new Alice cocktail that has just opened not far from Lucifer Disco. They seem to do alcohol buckets and B52s, so they might be targeting the younger crowd. Guess it might be a relatively cheap way to get smashed before you go to the overpriced Walking Street nightclubs. If you are looking for some Bangkok model type ladies in Pattaya, then we noticed that there is a new hostess bar called True Colours just opened. It's located on the ground floor under the Woodball rooftop bar. This place is obviously aimed at a particular clientele, and with the girls having so much cosmetic changes going on, we suspect a few may not be female either. Watch out for this, and also watch out for your bill. Just a quick mention to anyone that is near the Jomtien area. We have spotted a new rooftop bar called Excess, open right above a large LED screen at the Tepaset Junction. By the looks of Facebook video, it's aiming at a younger party crowd and can only surmise that may be attracting a Russian audience. It's a strange format in a strange location, but handy for the nightly police stop checks. For those that were upset last month when Akira Club on Soy 15 closed their doors, we can now tell you that the club was indeed having an upgrade work done and will be opening again soon. They put a shout out on Facebook looking for staff, so we expect it will open sooner rather than later. So that's your news, guys, here in Pattaya. What's going on around the town? Now, just remember, nobody else is doing these kind of news updates, which I think they're very good, and so do a lot of you guys. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.